Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today we are going to host a dynamic website as I mentioned in the previous video. So to do that we must have a cloud server, and for that we need to have a cloud provider, which is for me is DigitalOcean. I mentioned all this in the previous video, so yeah, let's begin. So here is our IP address. Let's copy this and get to the terminal over here. Wait a second. Yes, visible to you all. So now what we're going to do, let's this and this thing over here. So actually here is an application over here. um, I've done all the server side and with Express and the usual stack which I use. Okay, and node modules, of course Git is also used. So we're going to get this application to the to an IP address. Okay, we used, if we go to this IP address, you can see the application which I hosted. Okay, so it is displaying today's date. Okay, that's all it does, and we have to like use a port and then it will show this. So this is a static website. Okay, and this one which I'm going to show you is a dynamic one. So yeah, let's begin. So first let's SSH to the root over here. So SSH root at the IP address, and SSH, and then let's give the password to the server, and after that we are in a server. So here is a server, we are logged in as root. Okay, so this is an Ubuntu machine. If we can go, let's see what these are the details of some of the like. Okay, so this is an like Ubuntu machine. Okay, so yeah, so first of all, where we are in the root directory. So let's go into now the bash directory. So what we're going to do, let's see it to the home directory. So basically we are going to create a directory over here to store our application. So let's create a directory called like password manager, because that's the application. If we do like this, password manager is created. So let's do the server configuration, but before that let's show you what this app is all about. So if we open the terminal in VS Code and just like use server side over here, and then it's gonna start the server as, I guess, port. What's the port? Port 2021. We go to the browser and go to localhost 2021. Here is our application, the password manager. Okay, so here what it does, it actually, if you add a platform, like I want to add a password for Gmail, and optional I want to add password on my own, and if I doesn't, it gives it a random generated password with symbols and it's hard to crack. Okay, so if we want to delete, we can delete this, or if there are multiple passwords, you can search here, or you can contact me for various purposes. Okay, so yeah, this is a pretty nice application. Okay, so it uses many algorithms. So this is what we call a dynamic website. Okay, so we're going to host this in on the web. Okay, so the IP address support 2021, and I'll link the IP address to in the description, so you guys can also use this web application. So yeah, let's see what we're going to do. So here we will made the directory, then we're going to push some files in this directory. So let's go in this directory. So basically there is nothing here. So what we're going to do, we have the files over here. Okay, so we are going to push these files into this directory. So how we are going to do that? Okay, either we create files and copy all the context to it, but that's a lengthy process. So let's use a software called FileZilla. Okay, you can use any other software. I know there are many other available. I can do it manually also, but why we do it manually? Okay, so here we give the IP address, username, root. I don't need the root, and give the password whatever is to your server, and always give the port 22. Okay, so we have connected. So let's go to the home directory. So we have to push files in this manager. Okay, so here what I'm to do, let's push these files over here. So we're going to select all the files over here, and I told you that it uses Node.js. Let's use all the files and except node modules. I'll explain you the reason. Okay, to password manager. Yes, now it's getting all the files over here. It's doing the processes, and after the process you can see that files are pushed in this directory over here. Okay, using the software. So now everything is transferring. It will take some time. Yes, so we will not push the node modules because I don't think I need to explain you guys why we are not pushing node modules, because it contains this many files and folders over here, and we can build we have node already in this server. Okay, so we can build node modules wherever we want. Okay, so I guess it is complete by now. No, it's taking a bit time. It will do the job. I think the meter directory is getting pushed. So it's taking a fair bit of time. So I think we shouldn't have pushed the git directory today, but I don't think that it's the problem. We can push the git directory. If we push the node modules, then it took like literally ages. So let the files get transferred correctly. Yeah, after the process is complete, if we check this directory, we can see all the files and the context should be added over here. So node is there, npm should be there. Okay, so if you don't have npm or npx, you can just install this, all of it. Why it's taking a fair bit of time. there are only 40 code files, so I guess we'll wait for some time. And yeah, I use the usual stack which I use, and I basically created this package over here. Okay, so you can use this package, it actually is useful. So the transfer is completed, you can use this generator functions which I have created, all the things. Okay, use this algorithms which I used. Okay, so I have created an npm package, you can just use that. So the process is complete. Now let's check if it's there or not. So as you can see, all the files are there. If we go to the main server side, you can see everything has been transferred successfully. I made a video on Vim also, you can check it out. By the way, here, so if we like and then let's build the node modules. So just type in npmi and it will do the job. Yeah, it did. Run npm. So if we like check this directory again, node modules should be there. Yes, node modules is added. So now what we'll do, let's start the server.js and check if it's actually working. So it's hosting it at port 2021. So let's go to the browser and get this IP and go to this is the normal IP, port 2021. If we go here, it's taking a bit time. Is it giving any error or something? There's some problem, it's not like here. At a local host. It's not listening. What's the problem? T21. It's listening at port 21. App is listening at localhost 2022. Wait a second, it's actually hosting at this location, not this IP address. Should go to this IP address and then to this port. Why it's so let's check again to this. What's the problem here? So is the port 2021, yes. App listening at port. So let me figure it out what's the problem and we'll continue. So guys, we have figured out. So basically if we go here, we have to first allow the port 2021 so that it's displayed to this IP address at this port. Okay, so it's done. But now to keep it running, so if at this time if any one of you will type the IP address in this URL location, then you will get my application. Okay, so but the problem is that if we shut down the server and like everything, then it will all be gone. So to manage that, we have a service called PM2. So let's see what it is. So if I do PM2 list, okay, if I do that, you can see a website is running over here. So it's Lato Academics. If you're wondering that, yeah, it's the same Lato Academics, this one, okay. So it is running at this server only. So servers are really cheap now. You can run multiple applications websites on a server, okay. So one is this and one is this, okay. So nice. So if we go here and want to start this, just write PM2 start like what's the server side dot js. Let's do this. Our current is not synchronized, save this PM2 save. So yeah, this is now like online over here to this port. So if I now go here, load this, so yeah, this website is now online with this. So now what I'll do, I'll go away from the server, like completely like shut down the server, okay. Exit this SSH, okay. And now if I do this, you can see that it's still running. So yeah, this is how you can run like multiple websites or application or single web server. So it's only 1 GB right now, okay. And it's a really cheap server. It's the cheapest one. It's like $5, okay. So I've run like 3 websites on it. One is this one, my Lato Academics, and the password manager. And if like blankly paste this code, this is my static website, okay. So it displays today's date. So 3 websites we have hosted on a single $5 server, okay. So you can host as many websites as like the requirements are meet, okay. And you can extend it also. So yeah, use the cloud, deploy your websites, create a multi-million-dollar startup, whatever you want. So you can test this application. So yeah, I will not say that this is completely good application. Yeah, it does the job. And if I type like Gmail, okay, and if I want to search where's Gmail, if I type, it will do the job, and the algorithm, everything is working, okay. But the problem, this website is not responsive, okay. So if I do the responsiveness check, you can see it's failing over here. So yeah, I will like figure out the responsiveness, but I think I'll make this application open source on GitHub, okay. And you can all pull the request, and I'll like review what's the change you've made to the request, and I'll grant you pull request, okay. So that's fair. So yeah, this is about hosting a dynamic website on a cloud server. I hope you enjoyed this. I can say that this is a small series in which first I host a static website, and then we hosted a dynamic Node.js application, okay. Foolproof web application we have hosted. So yeah, go check out this my application and say it's now live on the internet. I'll give the description also to this URL. So yeah, this was it in this video. So I hope this video was helpful. Bye.